Go.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
I'm Horace, and
Horace.
this is my friend Kermit.
Kermit, yeah.
My name's Kermit, and we're doing human rights in North Korea. This is brought to you by Kelsey, Logan, Caleb, Andrew, and of course, Dr. Gresham.
Woo! So, what is human rights, Horace?
Human rights is a right that is believed to belong justifiably to every human.
Oh, so they're like innate. They're things people.
Unalienable rights.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, this has been a documented problem in North Korea since 1945 and continues on to the present time.
Oh, why?
It roots back to the conflict with Japan.
Oh, World War II?
Yeah, exactly. Good job. Tell me a little about what you know about that.
Well, I know before World War II that Korea was under Japanese rule. That as Japan surrendered to the Allied powers, that it split into two. I know that the North was assisted economically by the USSR, and the South was assisted by the US. As part of the Cold War, as a lot of things in this era were. I know that soon after North Korea became its own thing, it was led by Kim Sung-il. And can you tell me about Kim Sung-il?
He was the president of North Korea.
Oh, okay. I understand. So what happened next?
North Korea decided it was a good idea, it wasn't, to invade the South, which is the start of the Korean War in 1950. What happened in 1953?
Well, that was the end of the Korean War after the U.S. stepped in, and they ended about where they started. They created the DMZ, which is the demilitarized zone, and North Korea and South Korea became two separate states.
Tell me what happened right after this, about September 1961?
Well, in 1961, Sister and 20 specially appointed groups undertook research of family background and origin. Many were branded and executed.
And next, North Korea proposed a joint Olympic team in the 1964 Tokyo Olympics, which sparked a huge uproar since they were just in war with each other.
With South Korea?
Exactly.
Huh. Well, that seems a weird thing to do. Well, after that, I believe North Korean relations with the Soviet Union degraded, which is pretty significant considering the fact that the whole reason North Korea is because the USSR backed them.
In February of 1964, the Fourth Party Congress signifies the end of the mass purge of counter-revolutionaries in North Korea.
Well, that's a good step forward. At least we're not slaughtering dissidents.
Yeah. And next, President Nixon states that he is going to start withdrawing troops from the North Korean border.
Well, so America's out. So it's just Korea and Korea.
Exactly. Tell me about who Kim Sung-il is and his involvement in this time period.
Well, Kim Il-sung, he led the country for a good 30 to 40 years. He made corrections in society in North Korea, or what he would say is North corrections. He divided the people into 3 classes and 51 subgroups. He tells the people of North Korea that there's nothing to worry about and success will come of it. Oh, and did it?
Well, in September of 1981, North Korea ratifies the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. Woo! It's a lot of words. In other words, North Korea becomes party to the treaties, but disregards the protocols.
Wow,
Trouble!
That's a shame.
The regime has since violated the terms that they were bound by through with the treaties.
Huh.
And then Kim Il-sung died in 1994.
And he was replaced by his son, Kim Jong-il. In 2000, North Korea ratified the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination against women. So, how did that work out?
Well, since its ratification, the regime has constantly violated these terms of the treaty, which is kind of similar to 1 year later, they ratified the Convention on the Rights of the Child, and since, the regime has consistently violated the terms of the treaty. It seems very, very repetitive.
That's a real shame, really. These are good acts, except they just failed to do anything.
So what happened December 19th, 2010?
Well, Kim Jong-il died, and he was replaced by his son, Kim Jong-un.
In 2011, the Human Rights of North Korea released a second edition of After Kim Jong-il. Can we hope for a better human rights protection? By Kim Wang-jin. This affected much of the thought in this time period.
Well, sadly, Kim Jong-un has not really allowed a better hope for human rights. He continued to have many labor camps. And we learned much about this in this last decade.
In March 2012, Escape Camp number 14 was released, and then later, in December, Camp number 22 was closed. Progress.
Well, progress, except people died there. They had torture and starvation, and it was a really bad.
Go.
What just happened?
What on earth? Okay, anyways, March 21st, 2013, United Nations Human Rights Council establishes the Commission of Inquiry on Human Rights. And can you tell me what happened about a year after that?
Well, the COI submitted reports of the UN Commissions of Inquiry, submitting final reports of Human Rights Council, number 25. And present day, North Korea is not that great.
They've ratified 4 key international human rights treaties and signed them.
Yet they still violate most of these treaties and the rules that they signed off to.
Yep, it's also economically and socially. North Korea discriminates individuals and even families in political outlooks most of all.
What a shame.
The government of North Korea practices collective punishments to thousands of citizens. This includes children. North Korea's punishments include prison camps, detention facilities, abusive guards, and forced labor workers. Currently, people are working in North Korea on freedom movements.
Well, let's hope they succeed.
One major way they do all this is through propaganda.
Well, and one major way that the North Korean government controls its people is through propaganda, too.
They also have the scare of labor camps, as we just discussed. So what are the consequences of all this, Jeff?
Well, the consequences are simply too many to list. North Korea believes that no one has human rights other than the leader himself. They violate many economic life commitments, no guarantee of living a stable life. Laws in North Korea are just for show and nothing more. They show discrimination, they violate ideological and cultural life, and many believe that labor camps are just another form of slavery.
Wow. Why do we have to end on such a depressing note?
Because it is a depressing state.
North Korea needs resolution. And the sock puppets are here to find that resolution.
I'm not sure if we can do much.
But right now, we're just raising awareness. And here's our works cited.
Thank you.
It's pretty long. Thank you for your generous time. Bye!
Have a nice day.